let's go on an adventure. This is going to be my first really long road trip on my R6, and depending on how it goes, it might be my last one. But I am riding 2,000 miles to 29 Palms, California. Not because I want to go there, it's where I'm working. It's just starting to cool down, so I had to go get my bike. We had a 3-day weekend, so I decided, done it before, fuck it, I'm coming out to get my bike. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're about to make the first step on our cross-country, well, it's just me, so alright, I'm about to make the first step on my cross-country road trip on my R6. Yes, you heard that correctly, cross-country, going from Atlanta to 29 Palms, California on my R6. Why? Because I'm stupid. So let's see how much this hurts for the next few days. So the first border crossing, well, first state border crossing I'm gonna go. I'm 3 miles from Alabama. So not a huge accomplishment going from Atlanta to Alabama, but figured I better document every time I cross a state border. I don't know why. I just feel like I should record things along the way, and I'm not gonna run the GoPro the entire 2,000 miles. I don't have that many memory cards, or batteries, or patience. Not that it takes any kind of patience to leave the GoPro running. But if it's running, I want to talk to it, and I don't have that much to say. Mile 0. So the Alabama border is right up here. Entering Claiborne County, Alabama. Oh, home of the World Games 2022, if they happen. Alright, we're in Alabama. That's one state down. I guess I'll see you in Mississippi. Alright, this is another state down. So I'm about 3 miles from the border of Mississippi and Alabama. So I'm knocking the states out pretty quickly, at least on this side. Once I get to Texas, then I have like a day just getting across Texas. That's gonna be ridiculous. But I'm hoping to at least get into Texas today. Jesus. 2 miles. Alright, we're all fueled up. Let's get back on the road. We're only a couple miles from Mississippi. Who the hell is this we? I keep saying we, like you're on the road with me. I am just a couple miles from Mississippi. I am all by me onesies. So I am all fueled up. Now I sound like a dick. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Mississippi. One more state down. I think Texas is doable today. It's only 1:15. Yeah, Texas is easily doable. Now, what part of Texas? Do I want to be ambitious and go for Dallas? Maybe. Alright, I'll talk to you in Louisiana. Later. Alright, I'm about to kick off another state. I'm about, I don't know. Well, I guess I can wait for a mile marker. Just a few miles from the Mississippi border. Well, the border between Mississippi and Louisiana. So I should be out of Mississippi soon. Had some adventures in Mississippi. I didn't film it, but I went to downshift and I reached for my shifter and it was not there. So I looked down and the connecting rod had just, the jam nut had come loose and the connecting rod came off. It was still connected to the shifter itself. It just came off of the little pivot arm at the top. So I'm gonna have to find another jam nut, but I was able to screw it back on at a gas station and at least get it working. I just keep keeping an eye on it. I'm paranoid about it now. And if you're wondering, yes, my ass hurts. 3 days of self-abuse and torture. But I'll have my bike. Is it worth it? I don't know. I do stupid shit sometimes. But even though it hurts, I like cross-country road trips on a motorcycle. So I guess this is the most recognizable state border because it's the Mississippi River. There's no mistake in this one. Big ass river with bull sharks in it. Louisiana state line. One more state to go for today. I want to at least get into Texas. I don't know how far I'll go into Texas, but I want to stay in Texas tonight. So part of my justification for doing this cross-country trip was the timing. It just happened to be perfect weather right now going across, and I had the opportunity to go fly out to Atlanta, jump on my bike and ride it back to California. And I hit about 3 seconds of rain today. So far that's holding true. I never trust weather forecasts. I just always expect the worst. But this has so far been a great trip, other than my ass hating me. And it's actually not that bad. Alright. I'll see you at the Texas border. Yep. It's raining. It's nighttime. I'm just about to Texas. I'm 10 miles away. So I might not make it as far as I wanted to, but I'm at least making it into Texas. Are you tired of your teeth being nice and tight and staying in place where they're supposed to be? Is your spine just too tall for you? Want to be a little shorter? Well, get something with a nice stiff suspension like a F350 dually or an R6 and drive through Shreveport, Louisiana. That'll take care of pesky problems like tight-fitting teeth and elongated spines. I like Louisiana, but Shreveport could use a new paving. The streets in Shreveport are rough. Well, the highways in Shreveport are rough. There's Texas. And we made it. All right. It's another state down. Now, all day tomorrow we'll be in Texas. That's sad. Oh well. It's a big ass state. See you tomorrow. Day 2 of my long ride is coming to an end. I'm 57 miles from the Texas border. I've been in Texas all day. I stayed the night in Texas last night. near Tyler, Texas. And all day in Texas. The state is huge. So I'm going to stay in Las Cruces tonight. I just couldn't stay 2 nights in the same state. That just seems ridiculous. So Las Cruces isn't much out of Texas. It's pretty much a border town. But I just couldn't do it. I'm only going about 20 miles farther. But still. I'll at least cross one state off my list today. Then I gotta finish the ride tomorrow. Okay, I'm at 879 miles for today. I did 695 yesterday. And I've got 77 more miles to go. So I'll be just short of 1,000 miles today. So everybody doing that Iron Butt Challenge where you have to do 1,000 miles in 24 hours. I've done it in 12. And 700 yesterday. A friend of mine was telling me I should register for that. I'm like, well, what do you get? It's bragging rights. I'm gonna go 2,000 miles in 2 days. I've got them on a sport bike, on a new R6 with a really hard seat. So anybody wants to deny me bragging rights, you go right ahead. Not gonna hurt my feelings. That guy's apparently in a hurry. Go get him. Jesus. Alright. I think I'll stay back here. Huh. I thought there was something wrong with my bike. I look down, I see 77 where it normally tells me my bike's temperature. That's ambient temperature. I didn't know it did that. That's fucking cool. Ah, I like that. You just watched me learn something. Alright, 6 miles to go. Here it comes. Here's exit 0. And here's the sign. Woohoo! We're in New Mexico. I think that's... Well, at least I didn't stay 2 nights in one state. Not gonna go much farther. Las Cruces is right up the road, but at least I'm in a different state now. My long ride is coming to an end. My hotel's right there. So the longest ride ever. Am I supposed to... Ah, here it is. Okay, let's see how many miles I did today. 958.4 miles in one day. Now I'll reset it for tomorrow. And I'll reset the trip meter. Start again tomorrow. Later. This is what most of the rest of my ride is going to look like. So I'm just about done with New Mexico. Got 11 miles to go. So the bike's holding up well for the 2,000 mile road trip, but the plastic dip, not so much. I'm gonna have to either redo the tank or just fill it all and do a different color. Probably what I'll do. Or I'll just have it blue for a while I'm on the road. I like the blue, that's why I bought it. And plastic dip holds up well, but these are rough conditions for some plastic dip. There's a lot of abuse on a 2,000 mile road trip. I like these cross-country road trips, even on a motorcycle. But next time I do it, I'd rather not have a time constraint. Because there's a lot of things I'd like to just stop and do along the way. It'd be more fun to take like a week and do it. 4 miles. This was the perfect time of year to do this trip. It was a little cold in Texas. In East Texas, it was pretty cold. But other than that, the weather has been excellent. I had a little bit of rain. Yep, it's raining, but nothing crazy. This has been great. Now, I'm not done. The weather could still turn to shit between Arizona and California. But so far, I'm happy. All right, here we go. Arizona. Another state down. Alright. Well, see you in California. This is the last few miles of Arizona. And from Phoenix all the way to here has been insanely windy. I've had 2,000 miles of beautiful weather, 200 miles of insane crosswinds. I'm about to cross into the last state of California. So, I went from Georgia to Alabama. What the hell is this? God damn it. Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and now eventually California. There's the Colorado River. It's your last chance to jump off a bridge before you go into California. There you go, California state line. That's the last state I'm gonna cross into. This has been a fun trip, but the forced timeline kind of sucks. I'd much rather do it when I have more time and when this isn't my destination. I'm all for a long road trip, but I'd rather go somewhere I want to go. made all that traffic fucking pointless. And still fucking windy. There you go. Welcome to California. Lay on the side of the freeway with the kids. Good idea. All right, here's my exit. 3/4 of a mile.